Hi, it's Rosie at RoseByNameCo. I have one more. I promise this is the last one for today anyways. One more journal that I've completed recently, and this one is the Great Horned Owl. I do have a ton of stuff that I can use for these owl journals that I do, and I'm probably going to do a couple more because I need to start using up these things. And I love owls to begin with, so I think they're so mysterious and so unique with their head turning and their eyes, just majestic. So this one is sort of collaged with fabric and lace and some buttons, and then this horned owl here, I believe that's the horned owl, and a little baby over here as well, and a little bit of sparkly things all along. And a metal title frame, and this you can change it if you wish. And this journal is, let me see, about 6 by 8 inches high, and it has 2 signatures, and this is the back of it. It has sparkly little beads here, and then some beads over here and eyelash trim. I didn't put too much, but it does have feathers as well. I don't know if you can see the feathers, because the front is already quite decorated, and I just feel not every journal has to look exactly the same. So let me see here if I can see the gold beads and the feathers. And the back is also nicely sketched together, or I'm sorry, stitched together, not sketched, stitched. And then it's got my logo here and this beautiful, beautiful fabrics. And then over here I have all the fluff hanging and things, because, you know, owls are in the forest and things are like that. So let's see, inside it has about 128 pages, so it is quite full. Now this one is on elastic, so it's TN style, so the signatures are not sewn. You can take out any pages you want and replace them with something else, or if you feel it's too bulky, you can take out a couple of pages. So it is on elastics, and you can do with pages as you wish. But as far as, you know, writing in it or looking through it, it holds it just like any. I have a bit more of the feather here, and then again a little bit more different fabrics and ribbons. And then a postcard I made with woods, because this is, you know, where you might find owls in different places. So I have some different things. And these are just beautiful greenery, and it happened to be blank on the back, so I wanted to use that. You can write on it. And here's a snowy owl. You can write on the back of that. So it does have a pocket here on the top, and then a pocket on the bottom as well. And so this is a large pocket over here, and it has a longer like tag and a postcard. And this is somewhere where also owls might, you know, fly by while people are on horseback. So I did find another black and white postcard, very interesting, and I sure believe that owls could be there, probably at night though. And then this is some of my painting left over, but it's green and that, and also looks like some kind of colors from the forest with some gold, and there are a couple of very tiny printouts on there. And did I just lose the, oh, there it is. So I paper clipped this on top of that so that it will stay in this see-through pocket here from the envelope. And the rest is collaged with the owl down here. So I love this one like that. This is from Spine. I do have a few things from book spines that I've kept. And this beautiful owl for you to color. And a little bit more of owl anatomy. And over here, this is where they might be found too. Graveyard, yeah, You could probably find an owl or two there. And then this is just to hold, this little piece is to hold this, and you can write here and put something there if you really need to. But you can write in the back and in the front. But this is an original from a book. Original page. Writing space. And this is from another book. This beautiful owl here with all their friends. So some of them is, some images are just owl friends, other birds and moths maybe. Well, moths may not be friends, they might be food, I'm not sure. And a little bit of fluff over here, and what I think is a baby owl. And another feather, and I do try to give you space to write as well. And then you can always write in the back of these. This is another bird. And it's got a decoration here and a button here. And this too is a beautiful owl in the forest. And some flowers in the forest. And a little bit of fabric or tool sample. Here's an owl as well. And this opens up and you can write here. I like this one because it's driftwood. So here's an owl and a friend here, and a little bit more. It's just a burlap string. And then here's a beautiful owl as well with this French edge. Writing spot, and this beautiful, beautiful woods where you might find owls. Just gorgeous. And in the winter, well, I don't know. Do they get out in the winter? Do they hibernate? I'm not sure what owls do. I think they do maybe sleep in a tree or something. And a little bit of beads over here, and antique lace, butterfly, and some other friends or something else. Anyways, squirrel. Love squirrels. And an owl right here with some mice. And then you got a blank spot here to write on. A little bit more owl here. Fabric and paper. Paper over here. A little bit of my painting and my stitching here. And then this one, another beautiful tree. It looks like maybe an elk down here. And some fluff. And then in the back is a writing card and a writing spot. And even a little bit of, just a little bit of ribbon that you might use somewhere. Let's see. Trees. Love trees. Beautiful. And here as well. An old, village somewhere, maybe an old English village or maybe Scottish, who knows. And a bit more of my painting, and a shiny fluff over here. So a little bit of a notebook. And I try to make it sort of more 3D or more with some things that I added to it. And then this one comes up. This one, oh, it's a belly band, yeah. You can put something in there. Beautiful sketched flowers. And then here, I have a little tea card with a little tiny friend. Isn't he adorable? An actual tea card. And here is Owl Mama taking care of her babies. And then I included some other extra paper that you might need for collaging and so on. Yeah, this little guy. I'm not sure what it is really, but he's cute. Over here, baby owl. Then over here, a beautiful owl also with babies, and you can write in the back, and I think Mama has brought some food for them. Lace here and button. Then here in this one, It's a large journaling card, so you can journal on the back, and it's a whole book page of owls that you get in here with some fabric tab and a few little strips and even some things that I sketched again. And look at these turtles. They're from a book as well. They might be, you know, I'm not sure, friend or something else. And a little bit more for coloring here, and this one here I got recently. Actually Maya got me some library cards that were being given away out of school, and love those. I've been waiting for these forever to get some. And so on the back you can journal, and in the front you can see, I guess, information about a book and so on. And then this is from a book spine, a little bit of a journaling card there. So this is now signature 2, and a little bit more of my painting and a couple of things on top. And then here is just a journaling card that opens up. It has some images that you might want to use, or you can just write in it. So this one, let me see, how did I put that before? Okay, so this will be here, and then I want eyes to show over here. There we go. Okay, writing spot, a whole family of owls to color, different fabrics here. And here's another one of these little gift cards or invitations. Beautiful image of flowers there. And I got these. I don't know, they're just like flashcards, but a beautiful color. And you can write on the back as well. And actually goes with that flower there, with the rose. And here are maybe some things that owls might eat. I don't know, they eat caterpillars. A little bit more of my painting. And then another page from a book with names of each owl. Now this one does show Great Horned Owl. So I believe that's the one that I have in the front there with these kind of horned looking ears, I suppose. And then more of a village where the owls might live with the people, and hopefully all is good. A bit more here, decoration, writing spot here. This is something I printed, but it does have some info about owls and a few different owls together. And here's another one on fabric here. And this is fabric. Look at how gorgeous that is. The coffee staining, which I coffee stained first, and then I dropped some spots on it, which turned out really cool. So you can always cut that up too and use it in this journal or some other journal. Some of the friends. And then woods, again, just love woods too. And there's a little owl. He's probably, you know, flying from tree to tree. Beautiful spot for writing in the back. A butterfly or moth. And a little notebook with fabric on top. This is a bat. If you can see him, it's a tree and a little bat hanging there. And look at these two, so gorgeous. And then a little button here, writing spot, a little bit more of the fluff, you know, the threads that I have left over. This is a thicker piece of something, but it reminds me of owls, maybe the colors, or just they look pretty fluffy, actually, with all their fur and the hair that they have. And there's a writing spot here that I embellished, and inside is a map. Because maybe they have to map out their travels to get somewhere. Maybe they'll go somewhere warmer in the winter. A bit more of the antique lace. And this is a sticker of a postage stamp. This one does have a little thing to write on. Let me see if it actually comes out. Because, you know, sometimes you make these things and they get stuck in there. So unless you actually go and open up everything, it might remain stuck. But there we go. We got it out. Which way is better? Let me see. Okay, got it. And there's a moth there as well. Collage here. And the notebooks here. Again, elastic, driftwood, and quite a nice collage here. And a little bit purple here. Tree. And this is a beautiful owl as well, I think. It looks like the horned owl. And then in the back, it has a few small images of woods that you might use somewhere. And you can also write in the back. And I love the color of this cardstock. It's a little bit like cardstock, but not too heavy. And so it was only the size of that, and I was able to get it just right to catch this owl on it. A little bit more fabric, a little stamped owl. And then here, let me see, is another place where you might find owls. This is camping in the woods somewhere in Ontario, and for sure they might be seeing owls at night or in the morning. And then it has a whole map here of Lake Erie and information of when, maybe where this was and when and so on. It does say postcard at the back, so you can write in the back as well. But I thought that was another place where you might see an owl if you're going to go owl watching. Okay. The fabric come here, and here's another owl there. This is from an antique book, just for writing though. And this, let me see. Okay, it opens up like that, so lots of writing space there. Here's a little owl there as well. Some of my painting. And this, I love this little swatch. More like wool. Or like off of a sweater or something, but I love the multicolor on it. And then here's another one. This one does come out easily. Another little piece to write on. So I like these little kind of, almost like hidden little spots for writing. And here's an envelope. Inside the envelope is an owl and a few other things. So lots of owls and birds and their friends and things, and beautiful coffee stained paper and fabric. A little yo-yo here with some beads. A few more owls. And then another one that opens up, and I think this one might, yeah, you might be able to put something in there. Beautiful black and white painting. And this is a page from a book. I just love the woods on this one. A little strip here and a whole big page here with sparkly fabric on top. This one is Spring Real Estate from a book. It's got a little mouse. It's got, you know, branches and leaves, nests, and friend bird. And here as well, just beautiful to look at and read as well what it says there. A bit more writing spaces, coloring, and of course you can pull this whole thing out and color as one piece. This is from a book, Spine, an actual, you know, little papers left over from pulling out all the paper. And then here, this was from one of those like 3D books or something. Mama and her babies. And here's her wing also comes off. So I don't know if it'll stand. It might stand. I'm not sure. But you can also just stick it somewhere else. And then another postcard that I made of woods. And a friend of the owl right on the back, and some more trim over here. So this one goes in the top pocket. And let me see, it should go, I think, all the way up there, so that you get a chance to put something in the bottom here. And this over here. So this is the great horned owl. Junk journal. This one's not listed yet, but it will be shortly. So you can check for it in a day or two or so. Again, I appreciate you coming by and taking a look at all my journals. And I hope you're having a great day. Take care. It's Rosie at RoseByNameCo. Bye-bye.